I'm an adult. Yeah.
And now we head on into the final dungeon, Ganon's Tower.
It's a fun gen.
Fun dungeon.
Yes. You see. I'm just. Oh, never mind.
Have you seen Wreck-It Ralph?
Yeah, that's what I was referencing.
Yeah, that movie's actually pretty good.
It is, as far as movies go, I was not expecting something of that quality.
Especially Disney.
I mean, Disney's really good, but I was not expecting that. You know,
I mean,
there's just so many little things that everyone picked up on. It was just kind of like, wow.
there's so many little things that, like, you know, if you've played video games, you'd be like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Like, I really liked how the people in
Oh yeah,
the people in Nice,
the tower.
the people in
Right?
Niceland, they
Oh.
like moved like very stiffly, just like, you know, frames in a video game.
I saw it with my mom actually because I am a lonely lowlife who doesn't have friends, and I just kind of pointed that out to my mom, and she's like, "I don't get it." It's really funny, the comparison between the two of us while we were watching it, because, you know, she is getting the movie experience out of it and just kind of laughing at it,
Yeah.
whereas I'm getting all the video game references and everything, and I'm getting the movie experience and the reference experience. I had to watch it twice just so I could get everything. Also, you know, if you watch it to the end, you know, at the very end of the film reel, there's a the very end of the film, there's this little bit where the screen glitches like the Pac-Man glitch.
Oh my gosh, I don't. I'll have to watch it again and see that part.
It's right after the credits. You know, it shows the Disney logo, and then it shows the little glitch. It's pretty cool. I love the music actually. All the references and everything. I found it particularly funny that Sugar Rush's theme song was like Japanese.
Yeah, it actually was Japanese.
I found that hilarious.
They're actually
I love little things in movies and games and stuff.
they're actually making a sequel to the movie.
They are?
That, yeah, like was reading about it, and like it's gonna be, in order to make it different, what they're gonna do is they're gonna like have like Ralph and his friends like explore the world of console gaming and online gaming, and that will definitely be interesting.
That will be interesting, actually. You know what's gonna probably happen?
What?
And I think this could be an interesting turn for it. Is if they had a you know, while they're going through the online thing.
Yeah.
What if, you know, he interacted with like a player or something?
Yeah.
Through their avatar. I don't know. It's a thought.
I mean,
I know, I kind of knew that there was going to be a sequel, just because, you know, it's a successful film, and with everything that's extremely successful, there's always a sequel, you know, because companies, especially large companies like Disney and, you know, the like, they want to milk that for as much money as it's worth, you know? That's just kind of how large companies work.
it's a shame because yeah, you know, it's obvious that they would make, like, you know, they make games based off movies, and you think that that a game based off of the movie Wreck-It Ralph would be pretty amazing. Like, they would include the actual arcade game, like they would include a version of Sugar Rush.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted a video game that was just the games.
But guess what? I watched a review of like the actual Wreck-It Ralph game. It's nothing like the. It's supposed.
Terrible.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's a sequel to the movie, and it's like, what the heck?
Yeah. I don't like it. I've actually personally played I think a demo of it. I don't know. It was a friend of mine's house, and I don't think he had the full version. But it's nothing, you know?
How could you get that wrong? I mean, duh, make it based off the games that are in the movie.
Exactly. I just at a friend of mine's house. I meant dorm room. Oops. Oh well.
Oopsie.
Oh my.
Oopsie daisy.
I like. I'm sorry, I just want to point this out. Whenever the pony on the screen, this moment, Scootaloo, picks up something,
Yeah.
it gets up on two hoofs and it's just walking around.
Just like it's no big deal. We do
Like
it all the
hunched
time.
over. Just hunched over. Oh god, that's great. You got a set of bombs. Bombs?
Lamp oil? Rope? Bombs? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies. Stop chasing me! I'm avoiding many things at once! And I'm failing.
Welcome to
Oh my gosh, and
Gaming
then the hand
101.
comes out.
Yo, Ricky, I gotta hand it to you. Those things falling from the ceiling were pretty tough. I'm sorry. Did you just try to motorboat me?
No.
Please don't. That'd be not okay. You got electrocuted. I always like little effects in games. Like, oh, say you get electrocuted, like the screen will shake or something, you know?
Or like in Pokemon, like your Pokemon's poisoned. You know it's poisoned when you're in the overworld. It's like it does that little noise. You're like, oh
yeah,
crap.
that is true. Except I hate poison in Pokemon.
It's a shame. Like
none of the other like effects do it. Like, oh, your Pokemon is paralyzed. They can't fly right now. Your Pokemon is paralyzed. Or your Pokemon is asleep. It can't surf right now.
Well,
none of the other things do that.
I was gonna say that it's a shame that they took that out in Black and White and Black and White 2. The poison effect outside of on the overworld.
But do you still get get hurt?
No. I think I'm trying to think of why they did it. Maybe they did it because they don't have it for the other.
Mainly because it annoys me.
Maybe they also did it because like if they would have to have done it, they're like, hey, why do we have this? We need to do it with the other effects. So why do we just do poison? That's probably why they took it out.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I think my dad just knocked on my door, but I couldn't hear him over my big headphones. I don't know. Keep on working, keep on commentating, keep on working. You got it. When you're getting a commentating mode, you just have to keep talking, keep going, and going like the Energizer Bunny.
Going.
You feel me, brother?
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't. We have been going at this for a while.
I know.
This is going to be good as long as recorded.
Stupid fire bar thing.
Firebar. Firebar. Firebar sounds like a candy.
It'd be really spicy candy. It'd be like cinnamon or something.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon tastes. Cinnamon, tastes really good. But alone, cinnamon's like, it burns your mouth.
That is true. Okay. One thing that I don't like is, oatmeal. I really like oatmeal, but at the same time, when I have oatmeal, I can't eat anything else because it fills you up really fast, But, oh gosh. I know when I get oatmeal, I always get two things. One, brown sugar. Do you ever have any brown sugar or anything?
It's been a while since I've had oatmeal, so I don't know.
Okay, brown sugar is really good. I like brown sugar. I was just asking if you've had the ingredient specific. And I also get cinnamon. Those are like the two things I always put on oatmeal. Sometimes some honey or something. I don't know. It's just one of those things. I really like cinnamon on my oats. Just walking on down. Alright. I have to say, Ricky.
What?
I'm really glad that we don't have to deal with the beeping right now.
I know.
Because earlier it was very annoying to me. Because I could hear it and it was rather loud.
Okay, I don't remember what I'm supposed to do right now. Do I bomb one of these? Huh? Oh, I know which one I'm supposed to bomb. This one. I am right. I'm supposed to bomb one of these. Yep. And this is where this dungeon shines. You face one of the bosses from the light world. But except it's a lot challenging because you're on ice.
It's a lot challenging.
A lot more challenging, whatever.
Could say that this boss battle is on thin ice, mister. But at the same time, this is like the first boss battle, isn't it?
Yes, this was the very first boss battle.
So technically you have more things that you can hit it with.
Yeah.
I like that. What I hate in games, though, is when they force you to fight, like, oh, this specific boss, like, 15 times. If they recycle it well, then I guess it's okay.
I wish that more games would actually, like, have you face bosses that you previously fought, like, at the very end. Like, that makes you feel like, oh my gosh, I remember this boss, and then, like, you realize, oh my gosh, this boss is so much easier with all the stuff you have.
At the same time, you know, I don't want to fight the boss that I just beat in the last dungeon before this, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, maybe, alright, you know, you'd have, alright, take it back to Ocarina of Time, maybe. Ocarina of Time, it had the first 3 dungeons, then you go forward in time, it had the rest of the dungeons. You know, you'd have to alternate and everything. But, you know, it was 3 and then 7, right? And then the last one. I think it would have been interesting if in the final area, you know, you go fight the first 3 bosses.
Yeah, I would always wondered how would it be like to face those child bosses when you're an adult.
You see, that's the kind of thing that I like, you know, thinking, because then it's not like they're extremely, it's not like it's this extremely like hard boss where the first time you fight it, it's the hardest thing you face so far, right? When you go at it again, it's just kind of like a casual fight.
Well, here's one thing I have to wonder, now that you said that. One of those bosses, I think Baronade, requires the use of the boomerang. You can't use the boomerang when you're an adult. Oh, here we have the red mail. Let's see what she looks like. Now play as Blossomforth. Oh my gosh!
Really?
Really?
That is such an abstract pony, to be honest.
I know.
Like, Blossomforth's one of the... Like, I love Blossomforth's design, to be honest.
Okay, what I was saying...
Wow!
What I was saying is that...
I applaud you, good sir. I applaud you, good sir, who made this. That is an abstract pony.
What I was gonna say is... how would you face Baronade? Because you need to use the boomerang in order to face him. But when you're an adult, you don't have the boomerang. How would you fight him?
I don't know, just throw bombs around the corner and hope it hits him.
Now that's where I would think it would be interesting. Maybe they would have, if Ocarina of Time
they'd either have to change it up or
yeah, like change up how you fight each of the bosses when you were those child bosses. Just so it would be it'd be like you faced this boss before, but it's a new experience.
Yes. You know, it would have been more ridiculously impressive if they had used one of like the construction ponies or something.
Oh gosh.
Like, no one thinks of this as like one-time thing. But Blossom Forth did a funny pose and everything. The construction ponies, one scene. You know? Well, at least I know one of the construction ponies is only one. I know some of them are just recycled ponies with hats.
Ponies with hats. Okay.
Wee.
Are you just gonna fall down through the very middle? Is that you're gonna fall down through the very middle? Because it looks like if you fall down through the very middle.
Wee. No, no, oh, stop.